Здравствуйте, мои уважаемые зрители.
Hello my dear viewers. We have April 2nd in our yard, and today, in my next article, I want to analyze in detail the situation in Chernigovsky and Sumsky regions. I think you know the information on Kievsky region. That is, on the right bank, north of the city of Kiev, Russian troops are completely withdrawn up to the border, and is transferred further to the south, to the area of Kharkova, Sumy, and further. They will take part in the battle for Donbas. And here is the latest message from Chernigovsky and Sumsky regions that came yesterday and continue to come this morning. They make you wonder if Russian troops will leave here. Moment 1. The fighting around Chernigov continues with no less intensity. The artillery of the Russian troops is working. No one is removing the encirclement from the city. The nearest town, Slavitich, is conditionally under the control of Russian troops. Although inside the city the administration is local, but this, in fact, is not the most important point that caught my attention and made me think about the future. But at least the northern part, Sumsky, Chernigovsky regions. This is the news, the information, that was first released the day before yesterday about the movement of a powerful, huge Russian column through the city, Konotop. Yesterday it was decided where she was going, what positions she took. And this, literally, led the governor, Sumsky, the region, Zhivitsky, into a real hysteria. Which, just yesterday, was still telling that everything, we are liberating Sumsky, the region from the invaders. And yesterday, he began to really fall into hysterics. He reported that Russian troops were not withdrawing from the Sumsky region. On the contrary, they occupy new positions, dig in, and this worries him very much. I superimposed the points that he gave and compared with the data that local residents send me, and the picture emerges as follows. So, the Russian column, having passed Konotop, turned further on, Buryan, but Buryan did not pass, left a garrison there, and further, she left her garrison in the area, Forozhda, Belopoli. At the same time, Russian troops entered the territory, Putilskogo district, and took control of Novaya Slobodaya, and settled to the north, Putilv. Remember, I gave an example a few days ago, Putilvsky district, about what really, stupidly happened there. The population, in general, was loyal to the Russian leadership. Basically, there are ethnic Russians, and it would be foolish to leave this area without a fight. Moreover, this place is a very important strategic point, and that if the bridge is restored, and this, in principle, can be done within 1 or 2 weeks, across the river, Sumy, between Buryan and Putilv, then posting his garrison at Putilv, Buryan and Belopoli, it is possible to hold this most important strategic crossing, and holding only these 3 points, cover the entire north of Sumskoy, the region. And the supply of this grouping can be carried out through Tyakino, which is located literally a few kilometers from Belopoli. Moreover, in this way, you can immediately remove the threat of shelling this settlement. Let me remind you that a few days ago, it was here that Ukrainian troops tried to shell KPP Russian border troops. Moreover, the geography of the region is such that to further cover the entire direction to the north, it is enough to hold the area, backmatch, Konotop, and Bus, to cover not only the rest, Sumsky region, but also a significant part of the northeast, Chernigovsky region. And the main highway, M3, Kiev, Moscow, but a further hold on the line, Nezhyn, Kaupi, where this alignment intersects with the alignment, Chernigov-Kiev, allows not only to hold the blockade, Chernigova, but it also allows you to really create a threat for Kiev, where Russian troops, in this case, may appear, literally in a few hours after they begin to advance. But, and thus, it will be a very convenient springboard for further offensive. When the problem is, for example, with Donbas and Kharkov, will be resolved. Based on these frontiers, it will be very easy to complete the liberation of the entire left bank Ukraine, which may well be, for example, by the end of summer. And the latest movement of Russian troops in this area suggests that it is far from a fact that this region will be completely given under control for Kiev. That is, it may well be that it is in this area that sweeps from local territorial defense may well be carried out, which, as the fighting in the area showed, Nezhyn, and Konatup, which have absolutely nothing to oppose to regular parts. And local administrations will be created there. The population of these areas, and I know very well how they live, how the inhabitants of these areas live. They are at least half loyal to the Russian authorities. If you organize a normal life there, then they can quite be a support for further movement forward. In general, let's see. In fact, as they say, not everything is as bad as it was drawn yesterday. That is, the latest actions of the Russian troops in the area. They say that it may well be that a significant part of the territory of northern Ukraine will not only be cleared of the troops of the VSU, but it will also be busy, including the creation of separate military-civilian administrations in this region. This is about what I can say by districts, Sumy and Chernigov-Chikina, and how is the situation there now. That's all for now and goodbye.
На этом на пока все и до свидания.